Okay, what's going on, guys? So I know I just did the Lucia video. This is going to be a rare case of 2 videos in one day. So I want to go over the Mika changes, okay? This is like a video you guys have all been looking forward to. Whenever there's a patch, I know you guys look forward to seeing what I have to say about Mika and just all that. So let's get right into it. So Mika, I'm going to read her balance change overview, then I'm going to read the adjustments and description. So balance change overview. We have adjusted Mika's shooting star combo as well as her V-Trigger 2 fighting dirty and steel chair to make it easier to use. Also, they were not used regularly. There are no other major changes, so the overall feel remains the same. The changes make it much easier to incorporate the attacks into her battle arsenal. Steel chair and fighting dirty have been altered so that the screen will darken as if the first time they've been performed. When the special move versions are canceled into a normal attack. We've also significantly reduced the time it takes to call Nadeshiko, which gives Mika more combo and link options. Variations of Shooting Peach have also had their combo counts adjusted for better combo usage, which increases their explosive power when they catch an opponent. Okay, so the first thing is Jump Medium Punch. So they reduce the knockback distance on the mid-air hit and increase the knockback time on the mid-air hit. So that's a buff, you know. I think that makes it easier to do things like Jump Medium Punch, Lady Mika, Heavy Peach. Right, so Shooting Star combo extended the hitbox sideways. So let me double check. I'm pretty sure the Shooting Star combo they're talking about is not the air target combo, but the stand. Oh no, I was wrong. Shooting Star combo. Yep, jump medium into jump heavy. So this. So yeah, they extend the hitbox sideways, I guess, to make it more consistent. That goes in hand with the jump medium. So Shooting Peach increased the combo count limit. Shooting Peach medium and heavy lowered the combo start value. So what that means, I'm going to show you what that means. So basically, like, you can do this and then Heavy Peach, or you can do this medium Peach, or if you go for this old mix-up that I made like 5 years ago that I never really used for some reason, you can now do like medium Peach and get fully charged dropkick into EX Wingless for stun, which it would stun him. Let me redo this. And more damage. So it already was stun with light, but this would do more damage. See? Voila. And you get the whole, like, you know, jump in combo. Right. So that's really good. And it also allows you to do things like just like Lady Mika and Light Peach finally, or Lady Mika, Medium Peach. You know, you normally could never do that. You can only do Heavy if you cancel this. So that's really good. That's really good. So V-Trigger 2, Steel Chair. Let me actually pick V-Trigger 2. Pick V-Trigger 2. So V-Trigger 2. Steel Chair / Fighting Dirty, which Steel Chair is like when you hold it, and then Fighting Dirty is just when she throws a chair. So the timing of Nadeshiko's disappearance have been all accelerated, and the time needed until the special mode version becomes available has been reduced. So basically, I'm going to sum this up for you real quick. I don't know if you guys knew this. A lot of you guys might not have really noticed this if you didn't really play V-Trigger 2. But one of the issues that Mika had in general was, like, let's say you did like an EX Swing or EX, you know, any move like EX Swing or EX Brimstone. When Nadeshiko was still on the screen, if you tried to do V-Trigger 2, it would not come out, and you would just get like a drop kick. I've actually lost before because of that, and I was so mad. I'm like, oh, that's so stupid. So things like the timing of Nadeshiko's disappearance have been accelerated, and the time needed until the special mode version becomes available has been reduced. I think it's more so like, you know, towards that. Could be wrong. The special move, Steel Chair / Fighting Dirty. The screen now darkens when canceled into a unique or normal attack. So I'll just do the first one and let it go, and then I'll show you what they're talking about. So like right here, see, it darkens like as if I did the first time. Now the thing is though, you're not as plus as like hold on, I'm trying to like let me just put this on infinite real quick, the timer. All right, so you're not as plus. I'm trying to do like the target combo. There we go. So you do things like that, or regular wingless too. So you're not as plus if you on hit and block if you do it. So I'll show you the block real quick. So like let's just restart, right? If I do this and I cancel, I'm +5, right? As you can see. But if I do this and then cancel and hold it, I'm -5, right? Whereas if I just do this and then I just let go of it quick, I'm 0. Same with sweep. If you sweep and they block it, you're 0. So against a 4-framer or even a 3-framer, that's good, because if they challenge Nadeshiko's chair is coming, But you have things like Crouch Medium Punch will make you +2. Right? Or you have things like Lady Mika that makes you +1. Oops, I'm bad. That makes you +1. You know? You also have, I think, Stand Fierce makes you +1. So that's good. So Stand Fierce. Or you could do like Stand Fierce, Crouch Jab EX Peach. You know, get a mix up. It's really good. It's really good. It even allows you to do things like this. Let me see if I can get it on the first try. You can combo 2 chairs. Oops, hold on. Let me try it again. See? You can combo in the chair twice. And the crazy part is, like, look at the damage you get off of just 1 chair. Like, let's say I got to jump in. So you get like 380, 610 stun. It's insane. I think I could even get Crouch Medium Punch there for the restand because it's a juggle point. Insane. And I still got another chair. That was only the first one. And I was a hit into it too. So that's really good. That's really good. Big damage. Meterless. Or not even meterless, but just big damage 1 bar. But even meterless too. So the next thing is, next and last thing for her is Nadeshiko V-Trigger 1 from above, behind, or the front. And V-Trigger 2. If you do the steel chair or quick press. So the movement calling in Nadeshiko now has a counterable bot, like, you know, hurt box or box, I guess, I don't know, it just says box, that lasts until the end of the movement. So basically what this means is, you know how when you have V-Trigger 1 particularly, it works with 2 I guess, and you do Nadeshiko as a wake up, when you do that, you're now in a counter hit state. So you can just get counter hit. It's not like Urien where his Aegis will just disappear. Nadeshiko will still come out, but you just are in a counterable state. So you have to keep that in mind. Okay, so now that we went over all of Mika's changes, I'm going to throw in some things that I would like to see. Once again, I'm not trying to like sound picky or anything like that because I'm grateful that we even got any buffs. So the first thing I want to talk about real quick is actually something I didn't talk about in any of these videos, well, the previous video or this video yet. And it was one of the changes when you look at the top of the list. It says like all fighters, right? And it talks about like the V shifts, improvements to V triggers and V skill, and rebalancing some characters. So I'm going to read you the improvements to infrequently use V triggers and V skills real quick, and then I'm going to tell you why and what I'm looking for with Mika. So it says these general adjustments are a continuation of the previous adjustments. While V skills and V triggers have already been adjusted overall, players tend to use one V skill and one trigger over the other. Which is true, in a lot of cases, unless you're like Seth Kage, you know, some cases. But so we have further strengthened the techniques themselves in the moves that rely on their input, right? So remember, that's for V triggers and V skills. The problem that I have with this is they said this and then they did not do anything at all to Mika's V skills, which are some of the worst in the game. Like, I'm not even like saying, I'm not downplaying. Mika's, for those of you guys who don't know, Mika's V skill 1 is one of the worst V skills in the game in terms of, like, once you get it off it's good, but getting it off is the hard part. When you fight someone who's a decent player, you will not be able to get it off. Because there's so many characters who can just 2-hit you real quick and you lose the armor. Like Karen can do Rasenha, Balrog, you know, Balrog can do like the dash punch into V skill and grab you or hit you. Like, so many characters have a double hitting option. So Mika's, I would really love, I hope Capcom sees this, I would really love for Mika's V skill 1 and 2 to both be buffed. I would love for V skill 1 to have, instead of 75 startup frames, have 40 startup frames. And then instead of having 15 recovery frames, you know, have 10 recovery frames. That would make it a lot more like in line with like Urien's V skills or Dhalsim's V skill 2. You know, some of the characters who can just kind of quickly, you know, put on their V skills. Mika's takes so long that it's almost nearly impossible to get it in a real match. Like, you have to do like that weird corner combo that's not even real, and then or you have to do like a stun. You know, it's pretty much you will never be able to get it off in a real match against a decent player unless under some special rare circumstances. If you guys notice, it's the reason that I use V-Skill 2. Like, both V-Skills are bad, but V-Skill 2 is more useful. But let me even get into V-Skill 2. For V-Skill 2, what they should do, they should make it like a normal parry. It should be able to parry like everything a normal parry can parry. I don't know why it has all these weird restrictions, like you can only parry like high-lows, it can't parry EX moves, you know, it can't parry like V-reversals, it can't parry V-trigger specific only moves like Sagat's double knee or charge kick. You know, it can't parry critical arts, it can't parry a lot of things. It can't even parry lows. I don't know why it's like that. It's not even like it would be broken. Also, like, for some reason you can cancel into V-Trigger 2, but you can't cancel into V-Trigger 1. I would just like to be able to do that at least. And then I guess the last thing would be to make it where the pushback, it doesn't knock them so far back, so I can at least get a meaty, like meaty forward medium kick. And those would make both of those V skills a lot better, like overall. They would make them a lot better and more useful. Other than that, I would like to see Mika get the same health as Laura, like 1025 or at least 1,000. You know, like she has 950 HP. She's the only grappler in the game that has 950 HP. Everybody else has at least 225. She also has 1,000 stun randomly, which is good. I'm not complaining about it, but like, why have 1,000 stun but 950 health? So there's that, and then let me think what else. I would like to see dropkick be -3 instead of -4, so I can like use it as a more safe poke against like characters who like Ryu, Ken, who just love to do stand light kick into like big damage on it. And honestly, I think those are mainly it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like? Is there any changes you would like to see Mika get in the fall patch? Because this is like a surprise patch that no one saw coming. You know, in like the middle of the CPT week, Red Bull's coming up this weekend, so no one really saw this coming. But those are some of the changes I would like to see Mika get. Oh, also one more thing too, standing medium punch. I would like to see standing medium punch, the hit, like the knockback, the pushback on hit reduced, so I can get standing medium punch and the stand heavy punch consistent like I used to be able to before they nerfed it. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Let me know what you guys like to see. Let me know what you guys think of the Mika changes. My opinion, I think V-Trigger 2 became a lot more useful. Will it be more used more than one? Probably not. Who knows? Time will tell. We'll see. Thank you a lot, Capcom, for these changes. It's really good. And yeah, guys, peace out for now. See you guys in the next video. Take care.